What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Hot Show with your boy Howard. Check this out. I am extremely freaking tired, but I honestly have been trying to get geared up to do this video since way earlier, but as nature would have it, crazy stuff started happening. So we are about to get into this video. I might have to do two parts because I'm too tired to go through both parts, but we're going to start with part one. Now, this is all alleged. Everything in this video is alleged. I'm just being straight up. I don't know what's going on. This is my first time hearing about it my goddamn self. Well, I'm lying. This ain't my first time hearing about it my goddamn self. Somebody was saying a couple of months ago when the Braxtons was on and we was doing them reviews when I was dealing with them when I was doing them live streams. If y'all remember, somebody said something about one of the nieces and it being some tea with Tawanda, husband, a fiance, the one she would not. That was, I remember that vaguely. Somebody tell me if y'all remember that. But this video, apparently and allegedly, we have one of the Braxton's nieces. So it's one of the girls' nieces. I think that this is Michael Braxton's daughter. She looks almost exactly like Tawanda. She's making some very scary claims. That's all I'm gonna say. Claims are scary and they are very side-eye-ish, not on her, but on the individual. So just to sum it up, and we're gonna watch and go through this video. Allegedly, she is not in contact with one of the sisters, which is one of her aunts, because the aunt, one of the Braxton sisters, feel like when she was 16 years old, because she's 32 years old now, but when she was 16 years old, her and whoever this Braxton sisters is, her boyfriend, husband at the time, were together and something transpired where it looked strange, I guess. And she's speaking up because her aunt chose not to talk to her ever since this situation. So I'm going to play some of the clip and we're going to dissect it. But before I get to that, if you're new here, kick off your shoes and get comfortable because we family. Make sure you like and subscribe. Also, make sure you have your notifications turned on so you can be notified whenever I drop another banger like this. And without further ado, let's get it.
Yes, I'm hurt, yes, I'm bad. Most of the things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to hurry up with this one because I downloaded it about 12 times and I got it down to like 7-something minutes and it still wouldn't fit. For some reason, this is giving me hell. It would not fit the criteria of, I guess, how many megabytes it got to be. I don't know, y'all, but it didn't want me out. It didn't want me out. So this 9-minute and 38-second video is the reason why I'm gonna wait to do part 2 tomorrow. So I'm gonna play the video and we're gonna dissect it. I'm gonna try to stop it and go through the points too. We're gonna dissect this so we can figure out who y'all think it is. All right, let's get it.
Okay, so I want to tell a story today, and that story is about how one of my aunts in my family do not talk to me because they think that I, at the age of 16, did something with her partner at the time. And I have been a nervous wreck to talk about something like this and to tell this story. A, because of my family. B, because I don't want people, you know, it's not to hurt people to tell my story. But at the same time, I've been working through this so much in therapy, and this is something that goes way deep to my core in terms of worthiness and how I feel about myself. And it's been such a journey. And it's that moment of my life where I have to like fully confront it and face it and talk about it, but talk about it because I also want to shed light for the women and the men and anybody who has gone through something like this, where you were underage and something in that sort of manner happened in terms of that sort of word of abuse. And I feel like I have to be careful with what I'm saying here because I don't want to be banned from talking about these situations, but also we kind of have to talk about it. I'm also not very good at storytelling and I'm new to all this, and I'm also trying to get ready at the same time and tell a story. And I feel like the story is quite complicated and detailed, so like bear with me here. But yeah, so one of my aunts does not talk to me because I guess she felt like I did something with her partner at that time. And nothing happened, but I'm gonna try to tell the story quickly and also not name any names. And so I was with this aunt for the summer with my sister, And I can't remember how much time had passed since we were there in the summer for a little bit of time to when we got home. And when I think it was my stepmother was going through my phone and she found this conversation, this sort of conversation. And she showed it to my dad, and my dad called the aunt, and we spoke about it and we talked about it a little bit. And I remember just a lot of emotions, was a lot going on. I was 16 at the time and I'm 32 now. I had to think about it. I'm 32 now. And so, oh my God, it's been 16 years. This is wild. Anyway, okay. So yeah, my aunt was there for me. She was very kind and very nice and was like, I'm so sorry that this happened to you, blah, 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 blah. And not blah, 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 but she was very kind and it just felt like safe, you know? But then as the years had gone by, it's like that mood and that assumption that I didn't do anything because I was a child was not that assumption anymore. And it boggled my mind because it was like, wait, but if it happened or if it was true, then that would make him, you know, and like, you're okay with that? Like that's what you would like to hear?
Pause. Yes, that would definitely make him a freaky Jason, if I must say. Yes, it definitely would. And I know it's quiet, y'all. I'm letting y'all listen to it because I done listened to it a few times. But I'm just trying to see if y'all thinking the same thing I'm thinking. If you just sit back for a minute and do a little bit of math, y'all tell me who y'all thinking this sound like. Just do the math, y'all. Do the math. Y'all tell me who this sound like. Let me keep going. Let y'all listen to some more.
And I will just never forget how when I got older, I just realized that I really had to take the time and go back to that part of my life and understand how much feeling of like I didn't matter, that I was unworthy. It just felt like love from my family was just cut off and gone. And you're like, but wait, that guy? And it made it even worse because it was like, wait, this guy that was doing this to you on TV? And like, it's kind of in cohorts in the same spirit of what was happening. It's so painful. And I know that the ladies, the men, everybody who has experienced this sort of feeling when your family doesn't believe you, or when you're at an age where you shouldn't have been put in that situation to have to navigate it. And however you navigate it was however you navigated it. And this is what I learned in therapy, is like how I navigated it and how I dealt with it was how I dealt with it. But the most important thing to understand is that I never should have been put in that spot in the first place. And I think that's the devastating part, is that you realize that you didn't ask for that. You know, I did not ask for that. No matter what, I didn't ask for that. I'm just wondering what other people who have gone through this, how they decided to handle this sort of situation. How did you go about telling your truth? And how do you tell your truth in a way that honors you? I think the reason why I'm addressing it now so much is because I'm getting older. And if I want to have kids, and especially if I want to have girls, like I don't want to still be in that space and place and in that situation and just even having to deal with it, you know?
That's very mature of her. That really is very mature of her. No shade, it really, really is. It's just sad that sometimes we got to be the ones to put our best foot forward and do what we would expect from our like older loved ones and stuff like that. When it comes to situations like that, it's Black community for you, baby. That's just how they is. That's how they is. Miss.
Next year, I'm planning to go to the US, and I'm planning to like confront a lot of things because my sister passed away. Like I fled the country because I was needing to save my own self and my own life. And when I say all of this, this is not a dig to my family member, because it's really sad that she also was put in that situation of having to deal and having to handle. That's not her. Like, I don't wish that upon anyone either. You know, there's sympathy there. But there's also so many other aspects of it when you're a child and you're like denied. It's pretty much been like a lifelong battle for me. So it's been a journey, but
I'm sorry, y'all. Another video is extremely slow. I'm so sorry. It would not let me speed it up, but I do want to just let y'all know that this is ridiculous. I have my speculations of who this could be, and I say that because some of the stuff that she is describing, y'all know just as well as I know. We done heard certain celebrities dealing with that type of. I'm just saying. Now, the messed up part, if you ask me, is the fact that you are her auntie and you turned your back on her for the man. That's the part that throws me left. And whichever sister that is, you are definitely considered a Ricky Lake bitch, because why the hell would you throw her to the dogs like that and act like she don't matter and what she went through matter just because you want to stay in a relationship with a man that let me shut up. Let me shut up. But I am hoping that she get the help that she needs so that it doesn't affect her mother and she gets older. I applaud her for coming forth and telling her truth. However it may look, I am extremely proud of her. And I just hate I hate to hear women saying they getting hurt and bruised on and all that anyway. Then it's even more because you are her family. Like, dude, you are her family. What the fuck are you thinking? Like, y'all can't be that freaked out and weird. Like, please, my God. Because now you're going to get smoked. And I applaud her. Again, I applaud her. So we're going to see how this is going to play out, y'all. I don't know. Like I said, I hate that this is even a thing right now because they've already been under hell of fire ever since that Braxton's season 1 episode, which I think they are filming for season 2. But they need to understand that, baby, coming into season 2 with another Braxton, with another Tracy Braxton, a tribute like she is y'all only storyline, it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. And if y'all come with the bullshit trying to play us like we some fools, please understand it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work, baby. I'm gonna drag you. I'm gonna still drag you. It ain't gonna work. And the person that actually did that to you, you should confront them. If I'm being honest, confront them, boo. You should confront them. Because what was his motive? Like, what? Like, it kind of seemed like your people don't really like you, friend. But that's okay. Don't feel bad. Everything's gonna be okay. I'll jump on part 2 tomorrow. It's not as lengthy, so I can kind of get into meat potatoes a little bit more. But I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I need to go to sleep. But I want y'all to chime in these comments, and I want y'all to tell me who y'all think this is. I really, 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 really do. I have excluded Tamar and Vincent. Yes, I have. As much as I read her down, yes, I'm a fair person. I exclude them too. I also exclude Tracy and Kevin Surratt. I also exclude Tony Braxton. Everybody else that I didn't exclude are free game, and they definitely are on the chopping block as far as getting exposed. It is gonna be them 3. That's what it's giving me. So y'all tap in and y'all tell me what y'all think about all of this. We're gonna be praying for her. I wish her the best. But don't stress. Well, I can't say don't stress yourself out because you need closure. I take that back. Do whatever in the hell you think and feel like you need to do for closure at the end of the day for yourself. You can't even worry about none of them because obviously the way they left you hanging and she still stayed with him through the midst of all of this, they threw you to the mud. So always remember that, baby. Prioritize yourself first. I'm moving into a season myself where I have to learn to say no to a lot of things. And it's kind of new because I always say yes to a whole lot. But sometimes you got to make moves, baby, to change and grow. And I think that this is a huge step that's going to catapult you into a growing butterfly because you seem like you're extremely intelligent, you're sweet, you're kind. Not saying they don't be the kind that do crazy stuff, but she seems pretty genuine to me. I would be surprised if I got a phone call and I found out that it was more her than the other individual. I'm just saying. So I love y'all. Like I said, y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. We diving into part 2 tomorrow. What more like today? Make sure you like, subscribe. Also, make sure you have your notifications turned on so you can be notified whenever I drop another banger like this. I love y'all. Peace.